to answer your burning questions around the Cert IV in training and assessment. What we're going to do in this half an hour, and I'm hoping it won't take quite as long as half an hour, is go through some of the questions that we've received from a number of people around why our course is so cheap compared to other courses, how the delivery of the course is going to run, and also some other questions. So the questions in the presentation are ones that we've got a number of times, but I expect that you probably all have questions that are not in the presentation. So please, by all you means, use the chat session to actually put any other or give me any other questions that you'd like answered. So I'm Suzette Bailey. I'm the presenter for this webinar, but I'm also going to be your trainer for the actual course as well. So as we've indicated, there's 3 courses in Sydney, Canberra and Melbourne. They're all going to run very similar. I'll just move to the next. So some of the burning questions that we've received is, why should I do the Cert IV in training and assessment through Sensory 7? How is the course going to be conducted? So the actual delivery mechanism and how long is it going to take and things like that. What support will I get over the course of during the course? And where will the face-to-face training be held? And also one other question that we've been getting quite a lot is, if my organisation wants to pay for me, but they don't let me use Facebook, how can I get around and still be eligible for the $497? So I'm going to actually answer these questions as we go through. And as I said before, if there's any other particular questions that you'd like to answer, please by all means put them in the chat session and I'll answer them as we go along. So why Sensory 7? Sensory 7 is an organisation that's been around for about 12 years now. We do a lot of work in the information management arena, where we helped people manage the large quantity of information that they receive every day. So we do a lot of training with government and corporate clients and to an extent small business. And what we're finding is that a number of organisations are really needing the Cert IV in training and assessment. It's why our staff are qualified, and what we have realised is that a number of the people that we work with, our clients and other colleagues and things, have repeatedly said that the Cert IV in training and assessment is currently too expensive for them to be able to do, but they need it as part of their job. So one of the reasons why Sensory 7 is actually doing it is to actually bring the Cert IV in training and assessment to a broader range of people and to be able to service our existing clients as well as also introduce new clients to our organisation. As part of the process, we have partnered with a great registered training organisation called Manager Training and Development based in Canberra. They do a lot of other certified courses such as frontline management, small business, and as well as the Cert IV in training and assessment. So there are partners as part of this this course, and will be the ones issuing any all certifications for anyone who goes through the process and is qualified. The other main reason why you should be doing your Cert IV in training and assessment through Sensory 7 is we're people focused. Our mandate of working with organisations to manage information management and their information concerns has meant that we have actually developed a very, very client-based, client-focused persona over the years. We understand how people use information, and we understand the importance of training and how important this particular qualification is for people. So the course format. The course format is that it's going to predominantly a distance learning course. So what that means is, one of the reasons why we can actually keep the price down is that you are responsible for the majority of the coursework. We will provide you training materials which will cover the entire Certificate 4 in training and assessment material, and we will provide you some face-to-face training to get you started. But it's not required. You can do this course without having done the four days intensive face-to-face, as well as also being able to do this course completely distance learning. But to support you with that, we're actually developing a website which is going to have a lot of training resources on it. It's going to have a discussion forum to allow you to be able to talk to other participants and post questions about areas of the course that are of concern for you. Because what we're finding is a number of people have the same issues. So that's going to help. You may find that you're having a lot of problems with a particular area, and it can help to find out that other participants or other attendees on the course have the same problems. Plus, you'll also be able to go back through previous questions that other students have actually posted. As well as this, the website will also contain a number of training resources that will be useful while doing the actual course, but also will be useful for after the actual period of time as well. So you'll be able to come back and use this website to be able to conduct your training moving forward. So we're really interested in finding out from attendee or from participants as well as other people what kinds of resources you would like on the website. The other aspect of this is that you will need to be, the assessment to complete will be, needs to be completed within 3 months. Otherwise, you will need to purchase another course. The reason, unless you have actually got prior arrangement with us. The reason being is one of the ways that we can keep the price low is that we're actually doing this in a period of time within 3 months. But to do that, the assessment will be a combination of an assessment workbook, which will come out with your training materials. If you're not attending the face-to-face training, or will be provided through the face-to-face training. The second part will be that you'll need to create 2 videos of you training. The first this video will actually be on anything or any topic that you like. You can then train through that. The second video, though, is one where you will need to provide a lot of resources and things like session plans, other things as well to trainer or to us to assess. But also through that video or that presentation, you will need to train on a unit that is a qualified unit under the training packages. I know for a lot of you this doesn't mean much at the moment, but over the course of undertaking the course, you'll actually determine or find out what a training package is and what a qualified unit is. So an example being is that you could do a unit from the training and assessment course itself and deliver a section of that unit to 4 or 5 people, and you would videotape that and send that back in to us. This is required for us to be able to assess your training abilities and be able to deem you competent as a trainer for the purposes of the assessment for this course. Because this is a nationally recognised qualification and does have specific requirements to be able to be complete for us to be able to get, for both Sensory 7 and mandatory training and development, to be able to approve or qualify you as a trainer under the Cert IV in training and assessment requirements. So, as I mentioned before, the support you'll get is through the website. You'll also get a training manual that is set up for distance learning. So all of the course material that you need will be in the training manual. But we appreciate that sometimes it's hard to understand that type of information, or you may need additional information to be able to fully undertake this course. So we're providing you 3 months access to the training website free of charge, and you then can go on to pay for the website beyond 3 months if you find that it's a resource that you could use in your standard training. So the training website, as I mentioned before, will incorporate training resources. It'll have a discussion forum. But one of the other aspects of it will be is that we'll be inviting guest speakers to provide webinars and also to provide audio recordings and video recordings for you. So these will be business coaches, other kinds of trainers, both in industry-specific areas as well as trainers in general. So this is we're hoping that you'll see that this website will be a fantastic resource moving forward for you to be able to support you in becoming a trainer over time. And we do appreciate a number of you are already trainers. A number of people who undertake this course do this course because They are already trained and they just need the certification. So what this website will actually help you is to be able to give you access to resources that you might have to go searching for otherwise. So we definitely appreciate any comments or any feedback around this as to what you would like in the training website as something that would benefit you, both through doing the Cert IV in training and assessment, as well as moving forward as a trainer. For course locations, the course is going to be held in Canberra, Sydney and Melbourne initially, although we're hoping to actually run this in other locations next year. Predominantly the 4-day training, face-to-face training, will be held in sort of the March, April and the October period. There are also potential that we may have 1-day seminars over the course of the year as well in each of the different locations. But as we've said before, this particular course can be done completely distance learning, so the face-to-face is not critical. For the current courses in October 2011, the venues will be announced very shortly. We're just finalising it based on the numbers that we actually have for each of the locations. The other main question, as I mentioned before, is around if your organisation wants to pay for you. We have a number of government educational organisations as well as corporates that are interested in sending several staff to this course. By all means, you are most welcome. Sensory 7 can invoice your organisation directly. There is no requirement to actually use the online registration form or to like the Facebook page if it goes against your organisation's policy. So if you do actually want, if you are in that particular situation, please by all means give us a call on either 1300 136 457 or email us at info@sensory7.com, and we can actually, or post something on our Facebook page, and we can actually get back to you with the details to how your organisation can be invoiced directly for your attendance, you and anyone else in your organisation. So what are the next steps? The next steps are, if you register within the next 48 hours, we'll give you another 3 months free access to the website. So this will give you 3 months of free access over and above the 3 months for your particular course that you can use moving forward while you're doing your industry training. So this website will evolve over time and provide you support when you need it for delivering both qualified or nationally recognised qualifications as well as industry-specific training. And as I mentioned before, send us any ideas or anything you would like included in the website, or even over how you would like the actual course to be run. We're very open to ideas and comments, and we really would love to have you included, your comments included. Well, thanks very much for being part of this webinar. We really hope that you have learnt, that this has encouraged you to register. We'll be running webinars periodically over the next few months, and we'd love you to join us in the next one. Hope you can join us on the course. Thank you.